right now we go to two more constituencies, and those two more constituencies, which is, I think, the interesting thing starts beginning from here to our Mapusa and Siolim. Mapusa and Siolim, and let us start with Mapusa. Let us see how BJP stands in Mapusa, and this is, I think, the first big result in a BJP bastion where Joshua is clearly unsafe. And then we go to Siolim, where there is a Goa Forward MLA. And what happens there? And Goa Forward MLA is also unsafe. So these are two constituencies we have got now together where both are unsafe. Why? How? Vinod Palekar unsafe, Joshua D'Souza unsafe, and again Mapusa, which BJP at least right now considers its bastion. Nilesh, please explain.
Mapusa is a very unique case. Mapusa is a case where people are not happy with the sitting MLA, but at the same time they also want a change in the government. And that makes him completely unsafe, because people are now saying that they are not in favor of either the party or in favor of the government or in favor of the sitting MLA. In case of Siolim, the candidate is unsafe, and so if you look at the data a little more closely, you would understand that the sitting MLA is not doing very well, but people wouldn't mind seeing BJP in the government. So if there is so that's why Mr. Vinod Palekar.
So you are saying that a Goa Forward candidate.
Yes.
शिवोली 2017 जिंकलो, बट गोवा फॉरवर्डाक आज शिवोली मतदारसंघा भितर कितें ट्रॅक्शन दिसता काय कितें?
Yes. Yeah. Again, as I said, the numbers show that. Political theorization.
गोवा फॉरवर्डाक ट्रॅक्शन ना, कॅन्डिडेटाक ट्रॅक्शन
ना. ना, गोवा फॉरवर्डाक ट्रॅक्शन ना आणि कॅन्डिडेटाक ट्रॅक्शन ना. Right, correct.
But you are saying the tilt is towards BJP.
The tilt is towards BJP. And if you look at the data a little more closely, it comes as closing second, third is AAP and Congress.
AAP and Congress. Very interesting. Manoj, Mapusa आणि शिवोली.
सिओलीच्यान सुरू करूया. सिओलीक आता निलेश सरान जशें म्हणलां की BJP एका गोवा फॉरवर्डाक ट्रॅक्शन ना. गोवा फॉरवर्डाक केन्नाच ट्रॅक्शन नाशिल्लें थंय. रिमेंबर Mr. Palekar and Palekar's brother were die-hard Congress workers. They were otherwise supposed to be Congress candidates last time, but at last minute Goa Forward got this particular opportunity and got them in. So Goa Forwardak शिवोले तसो base केन्नाच नाशिल्लो आणि अजूनही ना आणि मिनिस्टर जालो तेन्नाय नाशिल्लो. So now Vinod Palekar is no longer in the government, so it is obvious that Goa Forward will lose the traction. And Vinod Palekar has never been a good MLA, neither a good minister in the eyes of the public. So therefore, Goa Forward as well as that particular candidate is unsafe is absolutely true, and I agree with this particular point. Now coming to Mapusa, Mapusa has been a strong support base of the BJP. एक मनोहर पर्रीकर थंय ताचें घर म्हणून आणि सेकंड एक लॉयल कॅथलीक MLA आणि BJP कडेन तो सारको कन्सिस्टंटली रावलो म्हणून ताच्याच नेमक्या पुत्राक जर आज BJPन जर अनसेफ दिसता, candidate to unsafe this, that reflects the kind of a situation there. So I agree there also. Even last time when Joshua had won, people were saying that he is certainly not a good candidate, but there was a sympathy wave in favor of his father who had departed. So therefore he had won. ना जाल्यार ते elections जर candidates जर fairly and freely जर select केल्लो, probably Joshua wouldn't have gotten ticket as well. So I agree with both this, that both candidates are unsafe. And even the party. When it comes to party in Siolim is not the BJP, but they are individualized based party, because Michael is in BJP now, so we find that Sioli looks to be favorable to the BJP. If it is only Dayanand Mandrekar for BJP, then it would again the equation.
So you are saying the BJP tilt that we see in Sioli is Michael Lobo plus Daya Mandrekar.
Daya Mandrekar, correct. It is not BJP per se.
Radhabab?
See, you know, Pramod, now as Dr. Manoj has said, Siolim was never a Goa forward area. And it was an accident, you may say, that they got elected because Palenkar was refused ticket by the Congress and GFP pounced on him. Now, the practical purpose is in Goa, most of the time, in many constituencies, it is the individual effort that you get you the seat. That what is called candidates' winnability, not the party's winnability. And this is being reflected. Now, you see, I am finding BC, we get our own feelers from all over, who is likely to win, who is not likely to win. And I think this survey more or less is commensurate with what I have been hearing, that BJP is very weak in Pedne. BJP may not win Mapusa or even Siolim, GFP is, this is something which you hear here and there. But Mandre also, I mean, general perception was that BJP may lose. Of course, this year, there's a difference. I didn't get much information about Bisholi or TV.
एल्विस, तुम्ही कशी पळयता याकडे? कारण दोन्ही कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी सद्याक तुमच्या हातात नात, बट म्हापसा जसे निलेश सांगता, द टिल्ट इज टुवर्ड्स काँग्रेस. शिवोली इज ओपनिंग अप, बट द मायकल फॅक्टर अँड दया मांद्रेकर फॅक्टर आर व्हेरी क्लोजली टू बी लुक्ड अपॉन. एट द सेम टायम थंय काँग्रेस आनी आप हांचोय इम्पॅक्ट दिसता.
हय, आतां आमी खंय पावल्या? आतां आमी बार्देजान पावल्या.
हय,
आनी बार्देजान पावले म्हणटकीच आमी परते पयलींचो जो फर्स्ट पॉयंट जो आसा, कितल्या पर्सेंटेज लोकांक गव्हर्मेंट चेंज जाय, 64 ते आतां प्रॉमिनन्स हांगा दिसता पळय. जेन्ना आमी बार्देजान पावता, जावं सियोली जावं म्हापशा, हांव ते निटिग्रिटीज हितून वचना, बट बोथ द कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज हॅव सायजेबल काँग्रेस वोट. आनी म्हणून ही चेंज आमकां ह्या बार्देजान हांगा पावले उपरांत दिसता. आनीक म्हाका दिसता ते भशेन इट इज क्वायट रायट दॅट द काँग्रेस वीच हॅज अ बिग वोट बेस, आतां ते परत जागे जाता वोटर, आनीक दीस वील टिल्ट इन फेवर ऑफ द काँग्रेस.
या बिफोर आय गो टू गिरिराज, मनोज वॉन्ट्स टू मेक अ
आय
पॉयंट.
डोंट अग्री विथ एल्विस बाब. पळया, आतां सी बीजेपी हांगा नेगेटिव्ह जातकच सोमते ताचो काँग्रेसाचें प्रेम मातशें उफाळून आयलें. बट लेट अस लूक एट द रियलिटी. इन द प्लेसीस, ऑल द 6 कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज आमी जाचो विचार केलो, म्हणजे मांद्रे, पेडणे, बिचोली, थिवी, आणि ह्या सगळ्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीजान काँग्रेसाचो कॅन्डिडेट जर सुद्दां बाबा कॅन्डिडेट प्रोबेबल कॅन्डिडेट्साची नांवां सांग जर एल्विस बाबाक म्हणली जाल्यार ताचे कडेन नांवां नासतलीं. मांद्र्या दोन तीन नांवां ती येतात, पण एक कॅन्डिडेट म्हणून थंय काम कांय दिसना. पेडण्या जाल्यार काँग्रेसाचें नामो निशान ना थंय, म्हणजे काँग्रेसाचो कॅन्डिडेट थंय दिसना, म्हणजे व्हेरी विजिबली दिसना. बिचोली आनी थिवी दोनूय जाग्याचेर दिसना. बिचोली जाल्यार एक इंडिपेंडंट डॉक्टर चेटी अशें दिसता, थिवी थंय किरण कांदोळकर दिसता. म्हापसा जर पळयत जाल्यार काँग्रेस कॅन्डिडेट येस मिस्टर कांदोळकर इज देर, बट सिओली परत काँग्रेस कॅन्डिडेट दिसना. सो आउट ऑफ दीस 6 सीट्स वीच वी डिस्कस नाव, दोन जाग्याचेर और 2-3 जाग्याचेर बीजेपीक फॉर आसा, पण एक जागो म्हापसा सोडले जाल्यार एकूय जागो काँग्रेसाक फॉर ना. So which is also a lesson for Congress कि there may be anti-incumbency, but you will not tend to gain just by sitting together. You will have to put your hands together, you will have to get a candidate, you will have to make him work and make him work on the anti-incumbency wave which is against the BJP. So it is not an what is a happy point for the Congress as well.
म्हणून हांवें पयलींच म्हटलां विथ ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट, हांव कॅन्डिडेट स्पेसिफीक कॅन्डिडेटाचेर वचोंक शकच ना, आनी म्हणून हांव पार्टीचेर उलयतां. दिस इज एन एक्सेप्टेड फॅक्ट की काँग्रेसा कडेन थंय वोट आसा, पयलीं आशिल्लो.
ओके, गिरिराज, हाऊ डू यू लुक एट बोथ? या,
I think Siolim is the only seat in Goa which the Congress has never won. You check the record.
okay, this is very interesting. Giriraj, yeah.
I agree with Elvis Bab to the extent that we cannot speak on candidates कारण ते शेवटाक state leadership and as far as BJP is concerned parliamentary board decides. But surely instead of discussing factors, I think the most important factor is 1999 ते 2017 पर्यंत थंय बीजेपीचो आमदार आशिल्लो आणि 2017 निवडून येतकूच म्हणजे तुम्ही जर थंयच्या कॅन्डिडेटाची पॉप्युलॅरिटी कितल्या फास्ट देंवल्या हो जर चार्ट पळयशात जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता पीपल हॅव रियलायज की दे मेड अ मिस्टेक बाय गोईंग विथ अ पार्टी लायक गोवा फॉरवर्ड. आणि जशें हांवें थिवी म्हणलें तशेंच गोवा फॉरवर्ड पॅन गोवा म्हाका दिसता दॅट पार्टी हॅज एब्सोल्युटली नो प्रेझेन्स आणि इट ब्रिंग्स नो बेनिफिट्स. बेसिकली दे आर ओनली ट्रायंग टू रिलाय ऑन सम सेट्रॅप्स or some prominent faces and get those seats. But as a party, it brings zero benefit to the table. As far as Mapusa is concerned, let us not forget that if you ask any BJP supporter की अरे तुमचो बेस्टियन खंयचो जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता म्हापसा हो पयल्या 3 सदांच येतलो. इवन म्युनिसिपल इलेक्शना वेळा सेम टॉक जाल्लो की बीजेपी काबार, बट आय थिंक बीजेपी गेव अ टफ फायट अँड ऑल्सो फ्रॉम द काउन्सिल. सो अशें जेन्ना आसा तेन्ना म्हाका दिसता म्हापसा हो सीट होय सेफ जातलो. नाव candidate, as I said, the leadership will decide. But म्हाका दिसता आज जेन्ना काँग्रेसी कडेन फेस ना, आप आणि बट बाकीचे म्हणजे बाकीचे तर नव्यो नव्यो पार्टी येत आसा, थंय बीजेपी सरकार आपल्या दारान घेऊन गेला आणि वेरियस अदर प्रोग्राम.
तू कितें म्हणटा, इतली सगळी ज्यो पार्टी आयल्यात त्यो सरकार बीजेपीच्या दारांत व्हरता काय कितें?
100%. More the merrier.
I'll go to next two constituencies. I think next two constituencies.
एकच
Yeah,
म्हणपाचें,
Elvis.
I thank him that partly he agreed with me. That shows that somewhere we can agree sometime.
Yeah.
आणि
I
दुसरें
think
म्हणटा ते तो गिरिराज पळय म्हणटा सॅट्रॅप्स आणि ही ते पळय उतरां यूज करता ते, they were also required actually initially to form your government.
no,
विसरले तुम्ही.
I think we should stop talking about satraps because today they are in Congress, next day they are in BJP, they can be back in Congress or some other party. Giriraj, you don't have a right to criticize Congress on satraps now. All of them are with you.
I am not criticizing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When I even used the word satrap, that was very specific to a party like Goa Forward, which has absolutely zero presence as a party, but they rely on a winnable candidate.
Okay.
That is what I meant. As far as satraps are concerned, traditionally they were with Congress.
Yeah.
And that is why Congress looked like a good opposition. Today, when most of them have moved to the BJP, you can see Congress is, since the time your survey was conducted, Congress is already one MLA down.
Okay.